You're now watching Showbiz Now, your daily showbiz update. Hindi nga makapaniwala ang mga netizen sa naging pag-amin ni Senadora Loren Legarda sa di umano ay pagsuporta nito at pakikialyansa sa CPP-NPA. Hindi di umano siya naniniwala na ang komunista na CPP ay kalaban ng state. Narito ang malinaw na naging statement ni Senadora Loren Legarda na talaga namang kinundina ng mga netizen. Atin pong pakinggan mula kay Senator Loren Legarda.
For the record, Mr. President, the CPP-NPA has been declared as a terrorist organization by the European Union, the United States, the United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, and New Zealand, and a number of other countries, Mr. President.
This representation, Mr. President, would have wanted to not just interpolate, but to be more enlightened on this issue, but it will take so much time. I simply want to state, Mr. President, that believing in an ideology which may be different from the majority, in layman's terms, believing in policies and philosophies which may be left of center, so to speak, does not make anyone subversive. In fact, in 1992, it was former President Fidel V. Ramos who repealed the anti-subversion law. Having said that, Mr. President, I have pushed for the resumption of peace talks. We know that the comprehensive agreement on socio-economic reforms is on the agenda, and this was a legacy of former President Ramos, and I hope that the peace talks can be revived, can ensue, so that the common goal of leaders of our country, whether we are elected in the Senate or even working with a grassroots organization deemed subversive or left by government but not really proven, can work together towards more equity, peace, and authentic, real reforms in the countryside. I will never judge Chair Popoy de Vera, just as I will never judge his sister. I do not know the issue, and I do not know her personally. All I can say is that having celebrated National Heroes Day yesterday, there are many heroes in our midst whom we see and who we do not see or know. Even heroes who may be associated with the CPP. I declare that I have worked with the National Democratic Front, and I am not ashamed of it. I have worked with them, not for them, in my role as a journalist, along with then Minority Leader Aquilino Pimentel. As a young senator, I have worked for the release of captives, both in the police and the military establishment, from the mountains of Davao to the jungles and mountains of Sorsogon in Bicol and in Lianga, Surigao Sur. I have agreed with them on many subject matters close to our heart, and I'm certain that our brilliant lawyer from Cavite will agree that all the elements, the four aspects of CASER must be pushed. Having said that, Mr. President, I would like the anti-terror law to be reviewed. I recall, and I hope my vote was recorded correctly when I was in the House of Representatives at the height of the pandemic, because I did not vote in its favor. And I do not recall what law or what pronouncement of government has declared the Communist Party of the Philippines or similar organizations, movements, beliefs, associations could be declared as what? Enemies of the state? It's so difficult to identify that. When if we see and study what they actually believe and want. It is social justice. It is
Yan nga ang pagbibigay ng pahayag ni Senator Loren Legarda at ang nakakabigla na revelasyon na sinabi niya. Kaya naman narito ang galit na say ng mga netizen kay Senadora Loren Legarda. Mula sa comment section ng Showbiz Snap Update, say nila, narito. Say ni Frank Curitana, by hook or by crook, she has to go because she's not only a security threat to the Senate but also a big liability to passing top secret information to the government's enemies. She is like a leech now that she had spoken out about her possible association and collaboration with a government enemy. Say naman ni Cecilia, resign please for the safety of the Philippines. Si Bio sinabing she needs to resign not only from the Senate but also as a commissioned officer in the armed forces. Si Romulo Magwad sinabing the Senate and Congress must work out for the impeachment of Loren Legarda. Narito naman ang say ni Primitivo Faclarin Jr. Ba't pa kailangan patagalin yan dyan sa pwesto niya? Rinig naman natin yung sinasabi niya sa entablado. Dapat niya pagkatapos niyang magsalita, hinuli niyo agad at ikinulong. Ba't kakailangang pahabain pa yung pag-imbestiga sa kanya dahil walang duda na kalaban siya ng gobyerno? Yan yung mahirap sa ating mga posisyon. Kapag walang laban, mahirap kang damputin agad. Kulong, ano pa gusto nyo dyan sa gobyerno? Gusto nyo pa bang may grupong may malagas ulit sa mga militar natin bago kayo kumilos? Si naman ni Edwin Iscandilan, ang opinyon ko hindi basta-basta magsasalita ang isang tao kung wala siyang suporta. Kung maganda ang layunin, sinusuportahan ng hari ng kabutihan, pero pag masama ang layunin, sinusuportahan ng hari ng kasamaan sa maniwala kayo o hindi. Ang hari ng kasamaan ay may mga taong ginagamit bilang instrumento na gumagawa ng kasamaan kapalit ng maraming pera at kasakitan at kabayaran ay nakasanla ng kanilang mga kaluluwa sa hari ng kasamaan, kaya wala na silang pag-asa pang maging mabuting mamamayan kasi kukunin agad sila ng hari ng kadiliman. Say naman ni Eleazar Revlevo, put Loren Legarda in jail. She's crazy and dangerous. Yan nga ang say ng mga netizen, ikulong si Loren Legarda, malinaw ang pag-amin nito. Ginamit pa raw nito ang nasabi nga pong Uniteam nung nakaraang halalan para ang kanya nga pong nais na mangyari ay mga isagawa. Delikado na nga ang lagay kay Senadora Loren Legarda. Well, ano ang masasabi nyo? Dapat na nga ba siyang ikulong, i-impeach o tanggalin? Nadagdagan na nga ang dapat na parusa kay Senadora Loren Legarda matapos umamin sa pag-alyansa niya sa mga CPP, NPA, NDF. Anong masisay nyo hinggil dito? Ilagay ang inyong opinion sa ating comment section. Images or all credit to the rightful owners, and thank you for watching Showbiz Now.